Hey guys, welcome to Justice 3 TV. I am Ian, also known as Athorian, and I'm going to be reacting to the gameplay reveal for CyberPunk 2077. This is one of the games that I most anticipate this year. One of the reasons being is, as an OG gamer, back in the day, one of the best role-playing games of all time, definitely in my top 5, was Shadowrun. What I loved about the role-playing element in that game is you could join a certain faction and get like an exclusive power or armor or weapon. And ever since then, I have been looking for a role-playing game that actually fits that genre and actually does it well. And, you know, Deus Ex was pretty close when you got to deal with a lot of the cybernetics, but they went a little bit overboard in that, you know, you could have everything if you wanted. Which is cool, but it doesn't really give the game any kind of huge replay value, which a game like Shadowrun definitely did, because you could try replaying the game as a different class and join a different faction. Maybe you found a playable character to join your team that you didn't normally have before. Being that first-person shooter, the immersion here is going to be a little bit different than that, but it seems like the role-playing elements that I remember of the old Shadowrun games are here. Now, I really want to point out too that I don't mean like that the multiplayer, you know, competitive version of Shadowrun, or even the Shadowruns that you can get on Steam right now, which are excellent, but they're very linear when it comes to storytelling. You know, there's not that exclusive playable content as you're playing through the game like the old Shadowrun games did. And in all reality, there hasn't really been a game that has really hit that kind of storytelling element where you get exclusive items or powers for, you know, choosing a certain path in a game, which I'm hoping that this reveal is going to give us.
Almost clear. Go.
Oh, she just jacked into that guy? Oh, this is just like a title thing.
Welcome to the gameplay demo walkthrough of CD Projekt Red's upcoming title, CyberPunk 2077. A narrative-driven, open-world RPG set in a dark version of the future. Before we start, a small but important disclaimer. The gameplay you're about to see is from a work-in-progress version of the game. Everything you see is potentially subject to change. In CyberPunk 2077, you can fully customize your character using a deep customization system. For this demo, we're going to play a female. Keep in mind that what you see here
I cannot wait to see how deep the customization can go.
What will be possible in the released game.
I love customizing.
This is an RPG, so before we get into our appearance, we need to define our backstory.
Oh, this is like a
choose here will unlock
police
different
profile
possibilities later in the game. Also, you can use an array of different options to modify how you look. These include body type, hairstyle, tattoos, makeup, skin tone, and many, many more. But
skin mods.
You'll also be able to customize your initial attribute setup. You'll notice we didn't pick a class. CyberPunk 2077 features a fluid class system, and you'll be able to modify your class throughout the game. This demo takes place near the beginning of the game. V and her friend Jackie, along with a netrunner named T-Bot, are hired to find and retrieve a missing person. A girl who's located.
Sorry, moving the camera around.
Almost clear. Go.
HUD's pretty standard.
CyberPunk 2077 is a first-person role-playing game. This perspective enables us to maximize your immersion.
Should have full access in 2
For a work in progress, the graphic quality is pretty high. Now, what are you gonna bring me that's different?
Is that her? That our target, V?
Room's too simple. Not our girl, I think.
They're definitely not shying away from the adult
content. It looks like these scavengers are kidnapping people to harvest
that dude's
their implants.
Guns gold? Are you gonna...
Okay, things are about to get heated.
Hold, pick up body, and...
Oh,
you can move the bodies around, like maybe you can hide it, like be stealthy and whatnot. Kresnikov. That's gonna be bullet time. You know it is. That's nothing new. Ooh, that was a nice little move. Oh, I like the subtitles on the characters when they're talking. That's really cool because you can tell where it's coming from. Yeah, bullet time. Yeah. There's definitely going to be a downside because that's drug use. See, I like the stats. You see the crit hits and things like that are coming out of there. That's good. That's good.
Cover! My cover!
Through the wall? Oh, tell me that's not a story time element.
Can't see shit.
Can you shoot through the wall? Yes, you can. Destructive environment. Yes. Now that definitely is immersion.
Got a window on the left. Go.
Nothing hugely new, but it's more interactive. Ooh, what was he holding? Can you pick that up? I bet you need like a strength mod or something to be. Oh, that dude picked it up. I wonder if those guys, those NPC guys, are like a part of a team that you can bring with you on different missions. You know, like a mercenary thing.
Think I got her. Got our target.
We make it? She alive?
Ooh, check targets benign. Oh, you got. Oh, you guys can't see it, but there's dialogue choices that you can change.
Sandra Dorset, NC 570442. Got a winner. Well, she will be if we can get her to a hospital.
I don't know if I should move my thing or not.
Platinum? Shit, TT should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Something's jamming the Biomon signal. Talk to me, T-Bug.
Virus, probably. Locate her neurosocket. Should be a shard slotted in. Shit's probably on that. If we clear it, free up the signal, TT can
I like
take her off our hands.
that little jack in.
Got the shard. Removing it now.
Wireless is cool,
Done.
like in theory, like in the real world. But there's something really cool and raw about seeing hardware-related stuff in games.
Biomon claims trauma will be here in 3 minutes.
Like the fucking cavalry. Let's get her out of
T-Bug.
here.
That must be the guy that's with us.
90% of the projected.
Oh, that means you do have a team probably because you're keeping an eye on their vitals.
Mierda, she's flatlining.
What, she wasn't already dead?
Jackie, air hypo.
Get China.
Air hypo. Cool.
She's stable.
Fuera, Jaina. Get her outside. I'll cover you.
It turns out a virus disrupted the girl's locator implant. We've fixed that, and now help is inbound.
Swarm of the sons of bitches. 2 vans full just pulled up outside.
Oh, look at her head bounce like she's resting her head on the character's shoulder. That's really, that's some nice attention to detail. That is awesome. Whoa, these good guys? No, it's an ambulance.
Place the patient on the stretcher.
Yo! Okay, well, I'm not playing, so just gameplay review. I'm not actually playing, I don't need to, you know.
Step back.
She's back!
Patient NC570442 secured. Stimulants being administered, 70 milligrams dopamine, 110 norepinephrine.
Okay.
Hey, give us a lift out of here. No problem.
That's okay.
Cutting connection. T-Bug out.
The medical team had nothing to do with their mission there. Other than just
That was
basically
trauma
calling
team, a
911.
kind of high-end premium medical
Don't
insurance.
have much time from what Bug said.
We've delivered the target, and T-Bug has notified us that the scavengers have called in reinforcements. Let's get out of here before they arrive.
I got the eddies for new wheels now. Eyeing something real fine, too.
Oh, dude, that end was backwards. That is hilarious.
Booze in 3 days.
I have been on my daughter's case for doing her capital N's like that. She's gonna find that hilarious. Oh, butt crack. Is that dude? Is that T-Bug? Or is that just some random dude?
Cyberpunk is a mature, visceral experience. And
Yeah,
as
I bet you it's very gender neutral on the relationships too.
And as you just saw, it's people.
I wonder if that'll change, like it'll evolve with your choices as a player.
The job was a success, and V obviously has some money to burn.
Hey, sup, V? Look, I need to talk to you. Got news as big as my
Jackie.
balls.
And I got a hot date with my Ripperdoc.
I love those eyes.
Wait. Pull some pants on your culo and get
Oh, that's probably how she gets her HUD. I like that.
Jackie has just told us that he has some big news for us. And we
Elevator,
have an
computer.
appointment with our Ripperdoc today. Before we leave, let's take
I wonder
a
if
good
those
look
things
around
are something that you can manipulate or change.
Good morning, Night City. The song on the radio is by
Like
rocker
the-
boy Johnny Silver.
Like the importance
Part of our
of
creative
whatever
process to draw inspiration
quest
from the
goal or
computer
something that
system
you're heading towards.
created
Like
by
a
Mike
color code
Ponce.
system, like what's the most
And to
important
put
or
our
what
own
do you have
27
selected
cents.
as your objective. That should be in there
Let's
if it
go
doesn't.
grab our gear. Okay. We'll take V's trusty pistol.
It's a nice, cool little equipment room.
And also grab our jacket. Since Cyberpunk 2077 is an RPG, the jacket not only
look at
provides
those
us with protective
stats!
stats like armor, but it also increases our street cred. Street cred is a form of experience the player acquires by completing side missions. It is used to unlock new vendors
That
and
is
content
awesome.
throughout Night City. All right, let's go meet Jack. V's current
Time is
apartment is located inside a mega building, a huge building complex that forms a micro-society of its own. In this timeline, technology and the world have evolved in some ways that seem familiar, but entirely surprising in others. As an example, in this world, people pay with eddies, slang for Eurodollars. We make sure to root every detail in the world's lore, so everything has its purpose and stays believable.
I wonder if everybody has a life cycle. The
A big
NPCs,
part
I mean.
of our RPG experience is having a world that is interactive. Here, a generic ad has morphed into an advertisement specifically tailored to V, informing her of the nearest vendor she can purchase the product. In
Oh,
this
cool.
case, it shows us where to find some Nicola soda.
Ooh, a little mixed martial arts. Oh, that's how they're training. That's cool. I wonder if you could do that, like if you want to be more of a hand-to-hand type of player. It would be awesome if you can customize your home. That would be awesome. That would be amazing.
This is Wilson, one of Night City's many gunsmiths. We won't be checking his wares today, but you can purchase and upgrade your weapons and gear throughout the city. Cyberpunk 2077 is set in Night City, a bustling metropolis located on the coast of the free state of North California. It's a dystopian city where violence and oppression are the norm. We are working hard to make Night City a fully realized, seamless open world with no loading screens. Currently, we're in Watson.
You know what? I will believe it when I see it.
Now mixes with money.
Very strong sick. You kidding me?
Everybody in their mother claims no loading screens, and you always see one or another. Now, what would be interesting is if that is like a staple of their open world travel. It'll be interesting to see if, like, there's always like this weird pause between, you know, cinematics or the backloading of other environments. Well, it'll be interesting to see if they do that.
Our crowd and community system to create the most believable city in
I saw a
an
double.
open world game to date.
Did you guys see
The
that?
city streets are bustling with crowds of people from all facets
They'll
of
definitely
life,
change
all
that.
living
There's
their
just way
lives
too much
within a
detail in
full
this game
day
not to
and
change
night
something
cycle.
like that. You know what? Unless I see another double, you can claim twins. Slacker. What?
Okay, there's Jackie.
Híjole. Fucking finally. Buckle up. Shit's happening.
What's up, Jack?
Dexter Deshawn. Huh? Sound familiar? Nobody wants to talk to you. One of Night City's top fixers, eh? Okay, you see that caddy? Need to walk on over there and get us a job, Heina.
Fine, I'll meet him.
I'll be at Senor Ripper's. Good news to me. Good luck, V!
It turns
That
out
guy
we've
looks
caught
cool.
the attention of one of Night City's biggest players, Dexter Deshawn, a fixer, a person who gets things done. He wants to meet up and discuss a job.
Fixer who has a bodyguard.
Let's see what he has for us.
That's pretty cool, going in and out of the car like that.
A pleasure.
Usually it's like a low-grade environment when you step into somebody's car like that. That's nice. I like that.
Scanning a serious job just now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scab home. You interested?
He's got a some kind of
Interested,
connection on the side of his head.
Tell me more.
I like those dialogue
Glad to
options.
hear.
They're obviously going to
Before we get started
change
on this, though,
with your
I want to be
gameplay.
sure.
Oh, cool. Look at... You know what? I love that about some cybernetic stuff in games, where look at his
Nature of
arm,
this test.
but it doesn't complete the entire shape. It really gives you that feel of being a cyborg, you know, without, you know, the contraction of his bicep.
Tail for you. Psycho gang, just doing his thing, jumped a corp convoy, got away with gear. Now I need
Combat augmentation. Oh, that's cool. Give you
They
some
call it
stats.
flat
I wonder if those stats will
Close
load
to
into some
Eddie's
kind of
body.
bias tree.
Me and the Maelstrom boys ain't the best of friends. No flow to our
Americans
convoy.
do not delay, detain, or arrest any. End of briefing.
Who's the woman?
Corporal agent. She's on the hunt for the dogs who sold the Gangoons info on the convoy. Got herself a prisoner. Her chief suspect, most likely. Going on 20 hours since the convoy was jumped, and she still don't have no guilty party. Gotta be desperate by now. Be wise to think how you could use that. Got any questions for me?
Clear on it all, I think. Time I got to work.
Beautiful. Here's hoping my inkling checks out.
So, see you at the afterlife soon as the job's done.
Do good, and this'll be the start of a beautiful friendship based on heaps of eddies.
It seems Dexter has given us a test of sorts to see if we're worthy. He wants us to retrieve a piece of high-tech combat gear a local gang stole from the Militech megacorp. We'll be able to approach this job from a variety of angles. Let's try calling the Militech contact to see where that leads.
Stout here.
Hi, heard you were looking for some tech. Let's talk.
Hey, everybody shut it! Where is it? Come on, spill!
On the horn? No.
Amateur hour, Jesus.
Amateur hour.
First exit off Skyline going towards the NID. Storm channel under the overpass. Meet you there.
See,
The
as good as
situation's tricky because the contract giver is a corporate agent who seems a little high-strung.
you know, the models
Before we
look
get
really
down to business,
good.
it's a great
but
idea to visit our
I
Ripperdoc.
feel like the expressions on the story-oriented characters, the NPCs that are more important than the background ones, I'm not super thrilled with it. Because I like seeing, you know, exaggerated expressions on their faces, and I haven't seen anything like that yet. Everything else, though, 10 out of 10 so far.
You see this cam, huh? Yeah, got a real whack tape, change your fucking life.
Crime is a common occurrence. Night City is not a safe place. Life here is not easy.
Wonder if that's a holographic real-time display without having a HUD, because that would mean she's connected to that HUD somehow, that police network.
V!
I can release.
How'd it play out with Dex?
It's all here.
All right, I'll check it out while I wait for you.
Oh, cool, his eyes changed.
Dr. Vector, we'll see you now.
We're at a Ripperdoc clinic.
Ripperdocs
Ripperdocs are specialist vendors who offer people the possibility to install or upgrade their
In most
cyber
cases, I prefer the more solid look to the hair in games because almost nobody gets it right. There's almost too much bounce and flow.
Need to bump up my specs and get a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vex, shit just got real. Hitting the major leagues. Got a job from Dex Deshawn.
The Dexter Deshawn? Yeah, that is something.
Oh, what are those trophies for?
Yes. Hasn't paid you yet.
Optional.
Quick
Corporate
line,
involvement.
I'll
Go
bring
meet
you
with
the
the
edits
agent.
later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time
I am a sucker
swear.
for optional.
Now sit.
Ooh, we get to see what you can upgrade.
That's Karoshi. Best I've got. And should be about right under the circumstances.
What is that? Oh, look at his tools. That is
Now
awesome.
jack in.
Wait, what?
You
It's an
peruse
eyeball.
and choose while I scan. See what's going on inside.
We're going to install both an optical scanner
Mark 1, like I said. Decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea.
and a subdermal weapon grip.
It's not
Can you preview?
And to be perfectly honest, not entirely sure where the hell I got it. Still, looks like it'll talk to Karoshi Tech.
Confirm. Hands.
I'm ready.
Wait, what did
away.
you... Ready.
Okay, all clean.
Did he
Now
just
for
choose the Mark
fun
1?
stuff. Lay that Major League arm of yours right here. Just like that. Thanks. Now a bit of anesthetic. and we can start cutting.
She chose the hand.
Doc. Play-by-play. Makes you sound like a dentist. They're always going on and on.
Don't be me now. Remember, I'm old. I got a shaky Gannic hand. Could slip.
Oh, now they're
Hang
gonna
tight
do
for a
it.
minute, all right?
Oh wait, she chose more than one upgrade. That's what that is. Oh.
Good. So let's test it. Linking you in. You might feel a little discomfort, maybe blurred vision, low contrast, glitches. So, how's it look to you?
With the scanner, we can zoom in on things and take a closer look.
No way. That's cool. Hey! That almost looks like that blade thing from Deus Ex.
This is fantastic.
Beautiful. Time for the scanner.
Additionally, we can analyze objects,
Oh.
get details on enemy weak points or gang affiliation.
It might take
It's almost
you a while
like
to
the,
test. This time's barely been
what
tried.
is that from Fallout?
Scanner should eventually sync with
I can't remember what it's called.
Read your intentions. Ought to work like a charm. Now draw
Oh,
your
okay.
weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
The subdermal weapon grip links to our scanner and shows us weapon information like ammo count and fire modes. It also increases the base damage on all connected weapons.
Shit, Victor. Not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
Thanks.
Is that,
You're the best, Vic.
like rejection stuff?
Come on, kid, show them what you can do. And once you hit the big time, don't forget where you came from. Keep your guard, you idiot.
While some Ripperdocs operate legally, others provide black market services. For the right price, they can even offer to install illegal, military-grade cyberware.
Definitely be headed in that direction.
Left a few minutes ago.
But I also
Said he'd wait outside.
love persuasive stuff. I feel like you can unlock deeper things that way usually, especially in a role-playing environment.
Kiroshi. Well, Vic's got a soft spot for you, Heiner. Come on. How about you use them fancy-ass optics to scan my new wheels?
No joke,
Sure.
but this guy reminds me of,
Hey.
what was that guy's name in Final Fantasy? Which one was it? Final Fantasy... Was it 9 or 10? Yamcha?
Hey, carnal! Hey, you got a problem?
This guy looks an awful lot like one of those scavengers we took out earlier.
They wouldn't have pointed that out unless it mattered.
Something tells me that wasn't no coincidence, huh?
Ooh, you sure you want to be driving that car? Wonder if there's a bomb in it.
Jackie's car is a super-powered sports car running on Chew-2, the super fuel of the future.
That is so
Players can
sweet!
explore Night City freely, in many different cars, on bikes, and in other types of vehicles.
Oh, you could straight up do some Knight Rider stuff with
This
this.
does not look good. Puta madre!
Grab the wheel, Jack!
Oh, fuck!
Oh,
It looks like the scavengers from earlier are still angry.
Go
yo!
ahead, Heiner. Watch it now.
That action
Got it.
is really smooth.
All right.
Alright, she said for him to take the wheel, so it's obvious you don't have to do any driving at the
I
same
think
time,
we
which
got
is
rid
good.
of them. That was intense.
I feel like some games ruin it that way. Like if you have to try to drive and shoot at the same time.
Night City never sleeps. Danger lurks around
But
every
you, like,
corner, even in
Where
daytime.
you're gonna, you upgrade your
Random encounters like
cars or
these
your
are an
bikes and
example of how
stuff,
your
that
actions
would
directly
be
influence your open world
completely
experience.
crazy.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay, Jackie.
So, think they're done riding our asses?
Scavs? Sure, maybe. Should be looking for a new spot to slice and dice, not gunning after us.
Or if you can hit people.
Who knows?
That car stopped
Real
abruptly.
messed up pendejo, Scavs.
Not sure I'm all with
Saw
that.
yourself.
I hope they
Many
improve it.
forces are fighting for control of Night City, but the mega corporations are the real showrunners.
Wow,
The
I
agent
mean,
we're going to meet
there's just
represents
something
Militant,
awesome
one of
about
largest
the
companies
visual
in the
here.
private military sector.
Why are we stopping?
Remember the corpo off Dex's shard? Ranger, she's in the area and looking to meet.
Let me guess. She's in hot corporal water. Desperate. Then you think you can use that.
See if I can, yeah?
Since CyberPunk 2077 is an RPG, preparation will be key when dealing with Night City's powerful, especially when these are corpos. Instead of just rushing in, let's assess the situation with our freshly
They
installed
really create a
Hiroshi
nice sense of
optical
depth
scan.
here.
There. Let's take a closer look.
Composite armor. Car's a fucking tank. Shit.
Yeah. Definitely not gonna chase that down.
You sure you still want to meet him?
You see, I would scan other
Gotta
parts
do
of the
this.
area
Don't you know
because
that
they
I
might
don't?
have some snipers set up.
Not unless I start, that is.
Oh, so he's gonna watch her back.
These guys are levels higher than we are. Let's try to approach them carefully.
Yeah, look at that, the question marks.
Stout.
Might as well be a death skull.
Yep. Wanted. You're smart. Blackmail me, bitch.
You know, with this much gameplay reveal, this
it?
game has to be huge. Because they would only give out like a fraction of it
I'll know
as a
in 2
taste.
seconds flat. That fucking thing ready?
All set.
Oh, they're jacking in.
Are you here alone?
The Corpos have hacked us through our personal link and have subjected us to a kind
A
of
lie detector? Oh.
The dialogue system in Cyberpunk 2077.
See, look at his eyes. It's like a loading thing with his eyes.
If you came alone.
Oh, and you're healing. She's healing.
Yep.
She took a big hit.
Below me.
But see the percentage? It's going up.
Now listen, we don't
Ooh,
need
a
to
drone?
be here all day. This piece of shit, Anthony Gilchrist. Did he or another asshole at Militech leak info to you or anyone else about a convoy?
It might be tempting to reach for the gun, but the consequences could
Got
be
nothing
dire.
to do with him.
You know,
Remember,
see, there's
these
an
guys are
opportunity with it being this close.
Checks out.
She needs more expression.
You got nothing
What
on me.
that guy in the back does,
I'll get away with this, you
that's
bitch.
pretty good.
You're dead.
Somebody shut him up.
Take me home now.
He sounds awfully entitled.
Alright. I have no idea who you're working for or what you even want, but you better give me something solid or I will end you. I've got an offer. Oh, you are stretching. This better be fucking good. Gangoons who ripped you off? I know where to find them. They got a bot I want. Give me the funds to buy that bot. You can do what you want with the gang. I don't give a shit about the thieves. I want my mold. Cred chip, 50K. Just enough to buy you your bot. Thing is, chip's gotta make it into the thieves' terminal. That's all I need. Think you can do that? Then we got a deal. Fine. I'm in.
I wonder.
Try to fuck me in any way, and I'll be seeing you real soon.
You're making a mistake.
Dude, I wonder if
good as dead.
the role-playing experience goes deep enough to
The agent
where
gave us the money to buy the bot.
you could just take off with the money.
By choosing to call the Militech agent earlier, we have now opened up a non-violent path through this quest. Of course, we could try and keep the money, but that would mean we'd have to take the merchandise by force, which requires a lot of firepower.
Looked a little fishy, you know. People tense. No signal, so.
Oh, that wasn't a confirmation that you could just steal the money.
Went down about like I expected. Made a deal, and we're good to meet with Maelstrom now.
I guess suppose you could, you know, keep the money and then try to take it by, you know, complete the mission by force. I like the sound of that car.
Be there soon.
Figured
What
it
do you
sounded
expect?
more electric.
Courts don't forgive or forget. Even these Borg fucks sense that. Feel the pressure. That's why they're holed up in this shithole.
Anti-aliasing isn't bad, but
Gotta move the
that might be on a top-end rig.
Your new best friend from the tripped-out, tanked-out SUV is just begging them to try. How you want to do this?
Even now, we can choose how to approach this quest. Do we go in guns blazing, or do we try to negotiate for the bot?
Plan's simple. We pay with the Corpo's cred and get out.
I don't know, but you're calling this one.
For this demo, let's try the
What,
more
don't trust my
diplomatic
charm?
approach.
Tough shit. All
This
we
is
need
usually
is
how I handle things. That's why I like making upgrades to like persuasion and things like that.
Don't know you.
Want to talk to Royce.
Main room. I'm waiting.
They get damn well prepared.
All strapped with Militech gear.
Psycho Borgs chromed out with military-grade hardware worth millions. Should be
The guys we're about to meet are dangerous. They are members of the Maelstrom gang, and their obsession with body modification goes way beyond even this world's standards. On their path to becoming machines, they don't shy away from even the most extreme measures.
Anti-personnel mine. Shrapnel.
Ooh.
My favorite.
Gangoon's getting creative with their gear.
It looks like they made this abandoned all foods meat
I
factory
wonder if you could
their hideout.
disarm and steal.
Another one.
That would be a source of income.
Maybe we should have taken.
If there's an economy that you have to pay attention
Don't let for
to.
regrets like that. Got us in their sights now. Just keep moving. Stay cool. They're just trying to spook us.
Remember, we've chosen to buy the tech, not steal it. Hopefully this will go fast and easy.
Level 3.
This is a pretty well-guarded place. You can imagine what would have happened if we'd taken the violent path.
What?
I saw a little Skippy there on the NPC in the back.
TOD-12. Looks like a spy.
But this is a work in progress, so stuff like that's gonna get ironed out probably.
Yo, Kurt, peek around the corner, see if we got anything like that. Well, shit.
Okay, these guys
Can't move
are
on your cooler.
fucking
Makes you
creepy.
an easy target.
Sit down.
That really necessary, hombre?
I ain't your hombre. Sit. Sit your ass down before I plant a bullet in your skull.
Jack, sit down.
This ain't gonna end well, but...
Shit. Well, alright. Fucking bravo. Come on, lighten up. Have a whiff. Better.
Standard get high and relax.
Now we can talk.
The bot. Need to see it.
Suit yourself. Fucking tricked out, state-of-the-art this thing. Don't even got no standard port. Bells and whistles though, dynamic camo armor and motor impulses right on the human nervous system. Its actuators are actually...
You know what's really cool about this? That what it just happened is that you could tell that it went completely invisible, but because she has a HUD to be able to see it, her implants are translating the information digitally to the brain.
So, what you think?
Pay up and let's get the fuck out of here.
The bot. I'll take it.
Yo.
2 questions. What the fuck's going on? And who the fuck is this?
Yo, they're just here to buy a bot.
Got 50 large on this crutch.
And you positively reek of Militech.
Dexter Deshawn sent me.
Dexter Deshawn. Dreads. Gold plate. Fat old fuck. That him?
We'll pay for the bot. Be on our way.
How much you say you had? 50K?
Creds on this.
Move it.
The tension in this scene is awesome.
Flathead's good gear. It'll do the trick. Whatever that trick is.
Shit. Shit, shit, shit!
Ooh, that was a lot sooner than I thought it would be. Ooh, there's the Krishnikov thing. Ooh, that might be
It turns
something
out the cred chip we
to
got
have.
from the Militech agent contained a virus
Cut
which
off.
fried their systems.
Virus must have tripped security.
Royce, their leader, is making a break for it.
Militech.
Why do I care?
This way.
She's got the bot. We got the
Before
bot,
we
right?
figure out a way to leave, let's grab the splinter that controls the bot from one of these dead Maelstromers.
Oh, good, 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 good. You can strip stuff.
The inspection system allows us to take a closer look at the splinter. You can inspect specific items to reveal details that can help in solving quests.
And the brain via the same shard. That is cool. Neural bridge chip.
Okay, let's equip the splinter to our chipware slot. With this done, the bot will now follow us wherever we go.
Sweet. It's sort of like having another partner.
Nice.
Double barrel.
Street modified tech shotgun. Tech weapons fire rounds that penetrate walls and other types of cover. They also have an alternate fire mode that allows you to power up shots and deal more damage.
Oh, that is awesome.
It looks like there are several ways
Tell me
out of
you
this
could
room,
mod that.
like those gates, for example. However, you'd have to be a skilled netrunner to hack into this terminal. Luckily, our engineering skills should allow us to disassemble that maintenance panel so we can get through the door.
Got it.
Engineering
There
skills.
are many skills in the game that players can apply in solving problems.
And it'll
skill
entirely
can be used to
change
fix,
how you
disassemble,
manipulate your
and
environment
disarm
as you
devices
move through the
blocking
story.
Passes through here.
And we're gonna pass through with it.
So,
That
from this
is
point on,
awesome.
we're going to unlock the abilities of a high-end character to showcase some of the different mechanics we have in the game.
Oh. Okay. Oh! Oh! Pieces of his body fell apart.
One of the new weapon modules we now have installed is a ricochet targeting system connected to our eyes.
Oh!
This
Take my
allows
money.
players to bounce
Take my
bullets
money.
off walls and
Oh
hit
my
enemies
gosh.
hiding behind cover.
Oh, this is gonna change combat. Oh my god. Holy cow. Grenade. I was just thinking that my instincts were like grenade.
This is another targeting system that will reveal enemies behind walls.
Behind walls. Nothing
Paired
new,
with
but
the
that's still
penetrating
pretty
rounds
cool.
of our tech shotgun. It's a deadly combination.
Yo! He's got no legs! He's got no legs!
Looks like we found some loot.
Whoa, purple.
This is a smart gun. It's one of the more advanced weapons in the game, allowing
Smart gun.
bullets to track and follow their target. It's one of many different weapons players can acquire. Weapons are built of modules.
Way!
That allow for deep customization and progression.
You know what?
This way,
I'm wondering how hard this game's gotta be, or does it evolve with your choice of weaponry? Like there's some kind of director. Oh! The bullets are curving! I bet you one of the main weaknesses, though, of this gun is that it can't penetrate material. Oh, she jumped! Oh, that's a slide move. There goes his leg. Is that the Krishnikov thing? I think it was. Alright. She's regenerating health. So that's good, that's good. There's gotta be a shielding system. Yes! Oh, that was worth it. Dude, that guy
just a reminder, everything you've seen and
You
are
just
about
leap?
to, including this particular feature we're about to show you, is from a work-in-progress version of the game and may change over the course of development.
Okay, all exits covered.
Okay, let's try something different. We're going to take this guy down and connect directly to his neural side. In the world of CyberPunk, once you are jacked into a network, you have access to everything it connects to. Through this Maelstrom gang member, we've now connected to the gang hideout's internal network. This is the building's personnel system. Let's focus on the squad containing the Maelstrom ganger we just connected to. From here, we can deploy software that affects the whole squad. For now, we'll simply unlock the ability to perform quick hacks. All right, time to show off our new high-level ability.
Whoa! What?
With quick
What?
Using the backdoor we unlocked a minute ago, we'll install a virus that jams the connection between the Maelstrom ganger and his weapon. This will prevent him from firing.
Oh my god.
Looks like he's having a problem now. Nice. Some of you might recognize these mantis blades. We can also double jump and bounce off of walls, which makes us a very agile, fast solo.
Buckets. That's all I'm gonna say. Buckets.
Check down here.
Sweet, we just found a corporate tech rifle. Corpo weapons are top of the line.
What can it do?
Let's scan this guy and see what's going on. It looks like Royce is
Power
back,
armor.
and he's prepped. He's got an armored exoskeleton. We won't be able to get rid of him that easily. Our weapons are not dealing a lot of damage because he's packing an autonomous shield. Luckily, the scan we performed earlier revealed a weak spot. Attacking should bring the shield down.
Oh, is that the smart fire? And since she scanned and revealed the weak spot, he's just firing away at the weak spot. Or scanned and revealed the weak spot. Now we just gotta get rid of the shield pack. Oh, jumped over. What? Whoa, plasma. Oh, slid under the laser. Oh my god. There's so many strategies.
Shield's down. Let's finish him off.
Boy, it ain't going your way, you cunts.
Oh, did he just drop the C word?
Okay, let's put him down and get this job over.
He's the dialogue options.
That
he dropped the C word, but would it change if you were a different gender?
But think back. What would have happened if we hadn't met with the Militech agent? Or told Royce about the agent and her plans? Or just decided to buy the bot ourselves? So many options, so many possibilities. And each will have consequences that will ripple through the game world and your story. And that's just one quest. Let's head out and finish the job.
There is some implications of the butterfly effect that seem unreal.
You know, we really ought to work together more often. Your chip had the clap. That's not discreet. You set me up.
What?
I fucked you over. You fucked the gang over. Somewhere at the start of the story, somebody fucked the Corp. See how this works now? Only the Corp.
Her eyes look awfully black.
Remember that. Learn it.
Oh no, that's just shadows. I don't know, that seems like something that needs to be worked on.
Doing my dirty work for me.
The blackness of her eyes seems like a shader problem.
Okay, let's call Dex and tell him how things went down.
My girl,
the shit-eating suits. Vámonos.
Hey, Mr. Dex. Get us that table at the afterlife?
Matter of fact, I did. Just in my gut and all, you know.
Well, you were right too.
The title tells the name of the type of car it is. Street cred level 2. Be interesting to see how the experience system works.
Major leagues. We're in. I mean, we fucking pried the door open.
But the only thing I'm gonna pry open right now is a bottle of scotch.
Oh no, not another three-nighter. Por favor.
Need to get to know this city, Jack. Not just gun in hand. I'm on a crusade.
Amen, I know.
We finished the job, but our story is just beginning. This concludes our gameplay demo. Thanks for watching.
Okay, alright. I mean, just the gameplay reveal alone, I am totally sold on this. I cannot wait to play this for you guys. I mean, I'm going to look up the date, schedule the pre-order into my calendar, because wow, there's just so much to go over here. Alright, so pros and cons of the gameplay reveal so far. I would say tons of pros about the environment that you're in. It gives me that role-playing feeling that you would get in an extremely immersive environment like this one. The crowds, there's got to be like a 24 or 48 hour living cycle for almost the entire crowd. Now, the things that I have concerns with on that is that, will I notice a crowd cycle? You know, if I'm open worlding it and I'm traveling around and you know, doing side missions or just enjoying the environment altogether, will I notice a crowd cycle? You know, the individual life cycles of the NPCs in the environment would be best served if they were all independent, unless they were interacting with each other in their own like network cycle. That wouldn't be noticeable. But if I'm starting to notice like this crowd is here, this crowd is here, this is going to interact, you know, if I get a very Groundhog's Day feeling, that is what's going to ruin that. That would be the, you know, that would be a potential con to it. Pros, wow, weaponry, upgrades, the story dialogue options, just the options in general when you're dealing with a role-playing environment like this is just endless, and the possibilities are there. Now, the potential con to that is that, am I seeing in this gameplay reveal a lot of empty promises? You know, I don't want to get in here and play this role-playing game that's like the main campaign in this. If you went from one huge story element to the next, and I complete the entire thing in under 30 to 35 hours, that isn't going to be a good game at all. Like, I feel like the industry standard at this point is about 35 hours of role-playing experience, and that's just in the core campaign. That doesn't count your side missions, your side quests to reveal, you know, new pieces of equipment or faction stuff. Now that feeling, the Shadowrun feeling, I definitely got it from this, and that is a huge anticipation for me. Cons in this gameplay reveal. Graphically, everything can be passed on. You can't really review that kind of thing because it is a gameplay reveal. Some things that need to be worked on. I did see, you know, that the twin models thing that was in the trailer. You could claim twins, but they looked like super identical down to what they were wearing and the models and the textures and the lighting. So there needs to be more variety there. Now, unless they're dealing with a system that is creating a evolving algorithm to the characters' life cycles, that would be different, because maybe they are using multiple NPC characters that you wouldn't normally see in the same spot. And in this clip, it just so happened that they were, you know, walking in parallel with each other's life cycles. I do want to see more facial expressions, especially in the scenes where it seems like the main characters that you're interacting with are in your face. That has to be a thing, especially the ones that have dialogue. I didn't see a lot of that. What I did notice was that in the one scene where you're interacting with a corporate chick, that the guy in the background had more expression to his face than the corporate chick had when she was up close. The up close person should have the most expression detail. I mean, I think the standard to go by at this point is going to be Injustice 2. That is some of the best facial animation I have seen in any game. Let's see here. There's so many great things about this so far. Oh, another graphical con. There seems to be a shadow-related issue. When you're dealing with, you know, geometric objects in a game environment like this, there's going to be hiccups. Now, at the end there, I noticed when you're interacting with the corporate person, the NPC, that her eyes were almost completely black. It seems like the lighting in the environment might be like an atmospheric thing, you know, bounce light and all that, but this is one element where you're interacting with that NPC where it's kind of off-putting to see her eyes like completely black. You know, a small light, you know, maybe the drone is letting the environment from the back or something, and so you could better see her face and get rid of that complete obsidian look to her eyes. I almost thought she had some kind of cybernetic enhancement or something that allows her to see at night. It allowed my imagination to travel somewhere where I think the mistake led my imagination to instead of the reality of it. And I'm still wearing the headphones, and I'm probably screaming. But I absolutely loved this gameplay reveal. And, oh god, the only thing that I am super afraid of is waiting so long. I don't know where this is going to go. But all in all, I hope you guys like my reactions to this video. It'll probably get cut up. But, you know, I'm very much anticipating this game. And they already, in just this one gameplay reveal, they got my money. So I hope you guys like this trailer. Don't forget to, you know, smash that like and let me know how you feel about this gameplay. I think there's a lot of great, revolutionary, innovative things in this game, and some enhancements of some old ideas, like, you know, the seeing through walls and the bullet time, not so much, but the agility, the possible agility that you can take into account while you're playing this game, depending on your enhancements or your upgrades, can change dramatically. This role-playing experience that CyberPunk 2077 has put forth here, especially in this gameplay reveal, is probably one of the most ambitious attempts at an adventure like this. I mean, the dialogue options, the upgrades, everything about this gameplay reveal is extremely ambitious, which makes me extremely afraid about what my expectations could be or be flattened by the time this release actually comes out. I am very excited to see where most of this goes. The best, I mean, I've known about this game for a while. One of the question marks that I had this entire time was that, am I going to be playing the game, or am I going to be playing in the role of another character? Which, I don't mind that. But when you're talking about immersion in a role-playing environment like this, I mean, you can't beat, you know, experiences like, you know, Fallout, or like XCOM, where you can customize characters so that you're in the game. You know, you're not just playing the game, you're in it. So, did you guys see the gameplay reveal yet? If you have, let me know down below what your thoughts are on this. I want to know, you know, like, what do you think? I mean, there's been a lot of letdowns over the years of certain games that keep making these promises and can't make good on them. So what do you think about this one?